Let's learn about HTML paragraphs. Do you know what are HTML paragraphs? HTML paragraphs are blocks of text used to organize and display content in a readable way on a web page. They are defined using the p tag. Each paragraph automatically starts on a new line. Browsers also add space above and below paragraphs to visually separate them from other elements. And if you add multiple paragraphs, you'll notice this spacing. How do we create a paragraph in HTML? It's simple. We use the p tag to define a paragraph. The text inside the p tag will appear as a separate block on the web page. Browsers reduce multiple spaces to a single space. For example, even if your code has extra spaces or lines, the browser will display the content with standard spacing. If you want to preserve spaces and line breaks or structured text like a poem, you can use the pre tag instead of p. The tag is used for pre-formatted text. It keeps the original spaces and line breaks exactly as they are written in the code. If you need a line break within a paragraph, use the BR tag. This will not start a new paragraph, but simply break the line. However, avoid overusing BR tags, as they can make your code messy. You can also use the HR tag to insert a horizontal line and visually separate sections of your content. You can style your paragraphs using CSS to adjust font size, color, alignment, spacing, and more. Best practices for HTML paragraphs. Avoid using empty p tags to create spacing. Instead, use CSS to manage spacing. Avoid writing very long paragraphs. Break long content into smaller paragraphs. Use paragraphs only for text content. All right, let's do an exercise. First, download the resource file and take a look. This is the simple portfolio website we'll build today. It combines everything we've learned in past lessons. Let's get started. If you think you can do this exercise on your own, feel free to pause the video and give it a go. Well, create a new folder in your web project folder. Drag and drop the reference file into VS Code so we can easily reference it. Inside your new folder, create an HTML file and get the boilerplate. Change the title to something appropriate, like Alex. Before proceeding, let's make it easier to view our work. Go to the Extensions section in VS Code. Search for the Live Server extension and install it. Once installed, you can right-click on your HTML file and select Open with Live Server. Now, every time you save your project, the web page will automatically refresh. It's easier than coping path, right? All right, in the solution file, we have main title, subtitles, and some paragraphs. First, let's add the main title using H1. Below it, add a horizontal line using the HR tag. Let's add Other section too. H2 for subtitles and P for our plain texts. Finally, let's change the font using Littlebit CSS. Add a style tag inside the head and select all element by asterisk and change the font family to Arial. This is how CSS works. We select elements and define their styles. We'll cover CSS in detail in our future CSS course, so don't worry too much about it for now. That's it. You've built a simple portfolio website. If you managed to complete this exercise, great job. If not, don't worry. You're learning, and it gets easier with practice. See you in the next lesson.